What up, though, man? It's James Vergado once again of God Love Genius, here to give a recap of the AFC Championship between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs have advanced to Super Bowl 59 to face the Philadelphia Eagles. In this video, I'm about to give a recap, man. This was a close game, man. Chiefs got a narrow win, 32-29, man. Absolute classic game. In my prediction video, I had already stated that I just can't see Josh Allen beating Patrick Mahomes twice in a row. He got him in the regular season, and I felt like Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes will figure out a way to take care of business in the playoffs, especially with the marbles on the line. On the quest for a three-peat. Well, I guess you could say a Chiefs-peat, because, you know, that's trademarked by Pat Riley. But anyway, this game had everything, man. Close calls, highly suspenseful, questionable calls that could have changed the game. It was basically a movie. It's no way the Super Bowl is going to be better than this actual game. To me, this was the Super Bowl, and it was a lot to digest. First of all, credit to the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen, because Josh Allen literally gave it everything he had. It wasn't nothing else Josh Allen really could do to win. He protected the rock. He didn't turn the ball over. They went for it on fourth down 6 times, and he got 4 out of the 6. But the one that he didn't get truly cost him the game. When they say football is a game of inches, this is the type of game that they're talking about. Let's look at the stats, man. So starting with Josh Allen, 22 of 34, 237 yards, 2 touchdown passes. And you know he was going to run the ball, especially on fourth down. And he got in the trenches, 11 times for 39 yards, averaging almost 4 yards a carry. James Cook played his heart out. James Cook had 13 carries for 85 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns, and he almost had like what would have been like an iconic touchdown if they had won this game, because it don't count if you don't win. But he extended his arm and was already somewhat short at the goal line, because they went for it on fourth down and he got it. Josh Allen's biggest receiver wasn't Amari Cooper like you would think. It was Mack Hollins. Mack Hollins was finding ways to get open at the most critical moments, and he snagged a touchdown. He had a good game. Don't know what happened to Amari Cooper. You would think this would have been the game where he wants to earn his money and be like the big time, receiver, but maybe they just haven't developed the chemistry, or maybe he's lost a step. But nevertheless, man, Josh Allen had showed a lot of poise when plays was breaking down. He wasn't trying to play hero ball. Even on some of the fourth downs, man, he was leaping and extending his arms and had great awareness of where he was at on the field. It was just some. I know one fourth down specifically. I forget what quarter it was, but it might have been the third quarter. That might have been the biggest turnover they had. Is when the referees said they were short, and it's gonna be one of them things they're going to look at on First Take and all the sports shows and break it down and say he got the fourth down. I don't know, man. I mean, where the referee was at, he couldn't really tell, but they did, further a review from the booth, and they still gave it to the Chiefs, but that was critical. But I don't blame the Bills for going for it as many times as they did, simply because if you're going to beat somebody like the Chiefs, you got to beat them. You ain't trying to let it come down to no field goal. You got to get touchdowns, 2-point conversions, and they did everything they could. They didn't leave nothing on the table. It just wasn't enough. Patrick Mahomes, on the other hand, he did everything he had to do to win this game. Patrick was out there running the ball like a fullback. He got 2 rushing touchdowns and threw for 245 yards. He was 18-26, but his biggest pass was when they were trying to, seal the game, and they threw the ball to Samaje Perine, the running back, number 34. Shout out to him. I like his beard. And he had caught up for like 17 yards, to seal the game. That was the biggest catch of the game. Travis Kelce, they neutralized him like I expected. He only had like 2 catches under 20 yards. DeAndre Hopkins only had one catch. It was a total team effort. The best receiver probably was in this game Xavier Worthy. Um, and Juju came out of nowhere and made some big plays. You know, Juju had like 60 yards receiving. It was just a total team effort. The protection was pretty good for the most part. But plays were still breaking down because it was going to be moments. I thought Von Miller would get a big play on defense for the Buffalo Bills, but he didn't get back there, you know, neither. Nor did Chris Jones. Chris Jones is what you call like an instigator. Like he can create some chaos on the line, but it's the DBs and the outside linebackers that's gonna get the glory because they did like a corner blitz on 1/4 down, and that's because of the initiation from the line of scrimmage that was helping them get back there. Um, this was a very competitive game, man. I mean, I got to give a lot of credit to Andy Reid, the genius, the mastermind. Kareem Hunt, I think he's now solidified himself as the number one running back. Don't know what's going on with Pacheco. Pacheco did get a big play when they was running the clock now. That was like his biggest play, but that's what team football is all about, playing with a team. It ain't always about all the stats. It's about make the play when it counts to win the game. But Kareem Hunt, 17 carries, 64 yards. This is a great comeback story for him. I doubt he's going to get comeback player of the year, but coming from the situation he was in and basically coming off the couch to becoming a starting running back on a quest for a three-peat, the scripts write itself sometimes. So yeah, man, the Chiefs is going for it, man, with the AFC Championship to play the Philadelphia Eagles in a rematch, man, on February the 9th in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. This will be an incredible game because the first time they played each other, it came down to 3 points, just like against Josh Allen. I feel for Josh Allen. I know this hurts. I watched this post-game interview. He was very short-winded. It's going to be hard for him to get over this, but everybody got their errors in every, sport. Basketball, you had the Michael Jordan that prohibited a lot of great players from getting it. Tennis was Serena. Golf, Tiger Woods. NFL, Brady. He stopped a lot of people, and now it's Pat Mahomes. So be looking forward to my prediction video about Super Bowl 59 coming up next, man, in the next coming days. If you made this far to the video, I want to say thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Like this video. I am James Vergato, and as always, be God Level. The genius is in you. God Level Genius.